Wembley Stadium buzzing for the first big match of the domestic season, the FA Community Shield. The fans have been here since lunchtime, soaking up the traditional Wembley atmosphere. But they're now fully inside. Kick-off just moments away in the Community Shield between Liverpool and Manchester City for the first trophy of the season. Good afternoon from Wembley. Well, the Community Shield is the traditional curtain raiser of the new season, and the two best teams, I think, in the country in the last 5 years or so, and I think it's highly appropriate these two are taking part. The double cup winners from last season against the league champions this season. It should be an absolute cracker. There's a full house at Wembley, nearly 90,000 here from the blue half of Manchester and the red half of Liverpool to see who will come out on top in this 2022 FA Community Shield. And this is just the beginning of live games across 3 competitions, including this one on the big match this season. Nice to have it back, and we'll tell you a little bit more about it at the conclusion of this game. But the teams are just emerging from the tunnel as I speak. So let me join your big match commentator for this afternoon. Here he is, John Stuttard. It's all yours.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to a brand new season here on the JB Sports with the FIFA 23, and our first match really on the Big Match Live is to bring you the Community Shield game between Manchester City and Liverpool. Two teams who really dominated English football again last season, were challenging for the league title, which was ultimately won, of course, by Manchester City. Liverpool won both domestic cup competitions, and this is how they're going to line up. Godi Capo, one of their new signings, will play in a front three alongside Diego Jota and Mo Salah. Capo, in fact, will play in the middle of the three. Henderson leads the side. Konate partners Van Dijk at the heart of the defence. They'll play a 4-3-3, which is the sort of formation that Jurgen Klopp likes to play, and we'll just have to see how that one absolutely pans out. Manchester City, of course, have got their own big marquee signing. That's Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. A cool 55 million it cost him in the summer. Otherwise, most of the side, as you can see, Akanji's another new face there. But most of the side really very much the same. And once again, Pep Guardiola trying to go 4-3-3 and match up with Jurgen Klopp at every conceivable opportunity. It's a very wet and windy afternoon here at Wembley Stadium this afternoon, but the fans have been out in full force since lunchtime, as JB was saying. Virgil van Dijk there. And there's Erling Haaland, who will want to hit the ground running for his new club today. So Manchester City to get us away. Haaland, the debutant, gets us away, and away we go then. Manchester City in the sky blue, Liverpool all in red, and here's Salah now on the ball for Liverpool. Finds Jota on the far side. Uses Robertson now. Van Dijk. Capo. Capo does well, but he's lost the ball that time. Here's Haaland from Grealish. Fabinho intercepts, and a first touch of the ball there for Alisson. Always good for the goalkeepers to get an early touch of the ball here at the start of the game. Konate to Henderson. Capo. Might line it up here. Capo, and he does! A terrific save from Ederson from denied Capo there. Godi Capo, terrific shot. And a corner kick, which Robertson will take. In there towards Salah, who tries to volley it. And volleys it just over the top of the bar with 6 minutes almost played. Trying a little scissor kick there. Almost came off, but just couldn't keep the ball down. And Ederson's goal, which was under siege there for a second or two, well, it wasn't so much there. Goal kick. Not a good one, I'm afraid. Gundogan's in there. Did really well, but he's giving it away to Fabinho now. Capo is on the chase. Godi Capo with another shot that time, and Ederson right behind it. Doing exceptionally well in the opening stages of the game. Alexander-Arnold. Virgil van Dijk gets it back, and Alisson is there. Konate. Well, straight to Grealish. Hits it straight at Jordan Henderson, would you believe? Now then, here's Konate now for Liverpool. Now Capo. Terrific start now. And Godi Capo goes past one, goes past another. Good play this now, goes past the third. Capo with a shot. And Henderson right behind it. Once again, Cody Gakpo really proving his worth to the Liverpool cause yet again with a terrific rippling run, plus 3 City defenders and stinging the palms of Henderson, and now Henderson's got it now for Liverpool. Gakpo tried to play Salah, but he can't be found. Gakpo will get a second bite and tries to shot. Oof! And narrowly just missed that far post. Not by much. It was a terrific effort from Cody Gakpo, the Dutch international. And in fact, it hits the stanchion at the back of the goal and goes wide for a goal kick to Manchester City, which Edison now will take. 0-0 the score. Short to Rodri. Oh, he's giving it away. Gakpo, I don't think realised how decent that really opportunity really presented itself for him. And then the ball comes off his head, and then the ball is now flicked on. Gakpo can't touch it because he's offside. So Kanji now for Manchester City. Still 0-0 then if you're approaching the 20-minute mark here live on JB Sports. The big match live to start the season. The FA Community Shield. The League Champions 0, the Cup Holders 0, and here's Jota! Terrific save by Edison. Well, the League Cup and FA Cup Holders almost ahead there. And another corner. Good save from Edison and all of that. Just to reiterate the point, as the Liverpool fans, they join their afternoon out, they always do, commanding force, and also there's a lot of sky blue away to my left as that corner comes in. Salah with a header on the roof of the net. Well, terrific header there from Mo Salah, and would have taken a lot to have scored from that distance and from that angle, but having said all that, not a bad header and not far wide. Oh, a mistake there from Edison on the goal kick, and it almost got punished. Stones can get it away. De Bruyne is there too. Ruben Diaz. Now Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez. Terrific tackle there by Andy Robertson. Will be a City ball. Halfway through the first half then. 0-0 the score. It's Liverpool that have made all the running. City not really tested Alisson in that Liverpool goal yet. Here's De Bruyne now to Haaland. Rodri. And he goes down, and a foul. Free kick to Manchester City. The referee got some sorting out to do here. And once words with one of the Liverpool players. It's yellow card to Thiago actually, because it was him who made the foul there on Rodri. Let's see. Ooh. My goodness, he did trip him over there, didn't he? That's a foul. And in any walk of life, yes, I think a yellow card is about right. So a free kick to Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne territory, this one, you would think. Let's say it's about 35 yards maybe, if that towards goal. It's definitely a long way out. De Bruyne with it. Oh dear me, too high. Goal kick. This is the challenge again for Thiago, which got him the yellow card, and it was a very cynical sort of challenge, but a goal kick nevertheless. Look at the shot count there between Gakpo and Kevin De Bruyne. 5-1 in Gakpo's favour, but yet there's still no score, no change in the score line here at the moment. Here's Grealish with the throw for Manchester City. Mackie. Grealish again. Gundogan. Canati ahead in there ahead of Haaland, who's not had a particularly quiet debut, but this man certainly had a lively debut. Gakpo, but he's lost it this time, and now Haaland on the chase. The only one downside really for Haaland this season, that he won't be looking forward to the World Cup, as Norway haven't qualified for that didn't qualify for that particular tournament. Here's Rodri. Mahrez. Taking on all comers. That's a good ball with Haaland, but again, Konate had him well and truly in his pocket. And now here's Gakpo. Half an hour played, and here comes the Dutchman again. He's got Jota now waiting in the middle. So too is Salah, and Salah was up there. Fabinho's trying to be the first to show on that second ball, and in the end City got it away. Stones to Haaland, to Gundogan, to Rodri. De Bruyne now. Good cross control there by the Belgian international. Still Kevin De Bruyne. Good play. And now the chance now for the Norwegian. Haaland, and a terrific save. Well, it's only taken him about 35 minutes almost to really come into life here, the Norwegian. And when he has done, he's forced the best out of Alisson, the Brazilian goalkeeper. That's a fine save. That is a really, really fine save. Well, that has got the City fans buzzing with anticipation now. De Bruyne from the short corner. Still De Bruyne, going all the way. The little deflection falls kindly there for Alisson, who bowls it out nicely. Now Fabinho, good, he'll even ebb and flow to this game. Now Capo's got through. Another chance now for the Dutchman. Oh, a terrific goal! What a sensational goal by Godi Capo on his Liverpool debut. And Liverpool going to the lead. With just over 10 minutes to half time, or just under in fact. Here it is again. Godi Capo getting away. Right foot may have taken a slight swerve which deceived Edison. But look at the swerve on that ball there. Terrific goal. And Liverpool going to the lead. 1-0 in the Community Shield. Godi Capo, 38 minutes. Tremendous goal. Tremendous excitement. And what a superb goal it was. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0. Godi Capo the scorer. Now we'll see what Manchester City are made of. Gundogan. Running to traffic. And now the ball will run to Gundogan again. Can he keep it in by that quadrant? He can. Grealish. Bit of space now. Jack Grealish, 2 Liverpool players challenging him. In fact, it comes up Grealish last for a goal kick. Oh, Jurgen Klopp talking tactics with one of his substitutes there, but he'll be delighted about the goal. And what a goal it was too. That's really has lit the blue touch paper in this game. Aki away. Now Gundogan. Grealish offering support, and Grealish again getting away. 3 minutes to half time. Here's Jack Grealish. Oh my word! It's going to be a yellow card at least here. You think for Virgil van Dijk, but the referee says no. And I think that was more a yellow one than the Thiago one. Just watch this. He just slices him in half, basically, there. And I think Van Dijk very, very fortunate not to get the yellow card for that. But it is a free kick. Kevin De Bruyne up behind it. About a minute and a half of normal time to play at the end of the first half. Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0 is the score. 3-man committee. Gundogan touches it on. Haaland now chipping it in, but it's a very tame chip, and Alisson was able, under no great pressure whatsoever, to take ownership of that. And here's Gakpo. Giving away, Morris is there, and in fact an offside decision was given. We're into 400 minutes at the end of the first half here at Wembley. On the big match live, JB Sports. Community Shield match this afternoon. Here's Salah. Salah with a shot, trying to emulate his good new pal there, Godi Capo, trying to upstage him I think a bit, but Edison behind it. Our next live football incidentally will be the game between Burnley and Stockport County in the League Cup on Wednesday night, but here in the Community Shield as we now hit 4 minutes at the end of this stoppage time period, the referee will be about to draw to a close, but wait a minute, Grealish might just have one last trick up his sleeve. Grealish with a shot and a great save! Wonderful piece of goalkeeping by Alisson, turning this one away. Watch this. Gets down and it's low on a greasy surface, a greasy deck, and he made a super save. Morris with the corner then, chipped in there towards De Bruyne, takes it down nicely on the chest. Challenges coming in left, right and centre there, and there goes the half-time whistle. Liverpool got it out at the end, but what a first half it has been. A terrific goal on 38 minutes from Godi Capo separates the two teams. Manchester City, for their part, have given them their best chance came from Erling Haaland, but at half-time in the Community Shield, it's Liverpool 1, Manchester City 0, and we'll be back after the break with the second half. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Wembley for the start of the second half. No changes from either side. It's Godi Capo got the own goal on 38 minutes, gets us underway. Liverpool now attacking the goal to my left hand side, and away we go now. And this is a counter for Manchester City. I'd say no changes from either side at half time, so we'll just have to see how this one will pan out. Remember, if it's level after 90 minutes, Manchester City were to equalise and there was no further scoring, then there would be a penalty shootout to decide where the Community Shield would go this season. Would it go to the Etihad or will it go to Anfield? At the moment, as things stand, it's on its way back to Anfield to go alongside the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, which they won superbly last season, even though they didn't score a goal in any open play as Henderson takes the ball. In fact, they needed, it was 2-0 draws against the same opposition, Chelsea, and they needed penalties on both occasions to win both prizes. They almost won the European Cup as well and came close to winning the Premier League title as well. This is Mahrez now for Manchester City, and it's getting given away there by Robertson, and Haaland was close at hand there in a terrific challenge. I think Konate, who's really had Haaland in his back pocket most of the afternoon, has done so yet again. Terrific challenge. 10 minutes gone in the second half, still 1-0 to Liverpool, almost. Here's Henderson in there, and he'll get it out. And here's Robertson to Thiago. Way past the 10-minute mark of the second half, and it's Liverpool attacking now with Salah onto Henderson, back to Salah again. Alexander-Arnold close at hand now. 2 in the middle, 3 in the middle, away by a Manchester City defender, but only as far as Fabinho. Fabinho with a shot, charged away by Diaz. Fabinho gets another opportunity, again charged away. That time I think Rodri got in the way that time, and here he is now on the ball now. We're playing in almost an hour. 1-0 still to Liverpool. That goal from Capo on 38 minutes, the difference between the two teams. Haaland now takes it up for Manchester City. Don't forget, coming up, League Cup action on Wednesday night, Burnley against Stockport County. Vincent Kompany's side in action. We'll have to see how they get on against Stockport County. They're just back up again from the Premier, back into the Football League. We'll see how they get on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock on JB Sports for the big match live there, as the first round of the Carabao gets underway in earnest. All 72 Football League teams coming in right at the start. Here's Gundogan now in the Community Shield. Here's Haaland now. Big opportunity for him. Gundogan! Terrific save by Alisson. Really good piece of goalkeeping that. Just 20 minutes have elapsed in the second half. We're almost halfway through it now. And it's been going away to Rodri. Big chance there for Gundogan. Just didn't take it, the City captain. Stones for City. Mahrez for City. Given away that time. 67 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Here's Capo now. And he's away now. Terrific play. Capo now can make it safe for Liverpool. Now Ederson has saved it. And keeps Liverpool in it. There was a challenge as well from Capo in the build-up, which the advantage was played the first time round, not the second time, which Capo led to having the chance. He's going to be substituted in any case. This was the challenge. Oh yes, yellow card, but he's going to be substituted. And Diaz, Ruben Diaz is going to come on. Luis Diaz, I think it is. He's going to come on. So he's on. Gakpo's been booked and substituted. The corner came in. Salah with a header which deflected. So a corner in the end from Liverpool. Robertson again to take it. 69 gone. 20 to play. Here comes the corner. In it goes there towards Salah. Again at the near post. Another corner signal by Mr. Scott, the referee. So another corner again. And Robertson again to take it. Robertson in there. Click on once more. Gundogan. Oh, bad mistake! What a goal-test chance that really was, as Milner comes on to replace Henderson, but Jota there had the freedom of the box and somehow contrived to put the shot wide, as Milner now comes on and takes the captain's armband from Jordan Henderson. That'll start a little debate whether Liverpool do win the Shield or not. Who's going to lift it? Possibly James Milner. Coming towards the twilight days of his distinguished playing career for several clubs, including Newcastle, Leeds and Manchester City amongst them. A good save there for Haaland! Tremendous save from point blank range, and now suddenly at the other end, it's Diaz now. He's 1 against 1. Is it going to be 2-0 to Liverpool? It's going to be 2-0 now. It is 2-0. Diaz. Well, it could have easily been 1-1 at one end. Haaland denied superbly by Alisson. And then it gets to the other end, and Luis Diaz broke the offside trap. He gets 1-1 with Ederson. City obviously having a poor man forward as Elliott's about to come on. And then he smashes it into the net. And Liverpool now have got themselves a 2-goal buffer when it could have so easily been 1-1 at the other end. What a turnabout. What an absolute turnabout this really has been. Thiago replaced by Elliott, and Liverpool now 2 goals into the clear. As the fields of Anfield ring around Wembley Stadium, it's been a tremendous second half, and well, Manchester City will feel justifiably unfortunate to find themselves 2 goals down when it could have so easily been 1-1 just moments ago, as Gundogan makes his way through and he's tripped there by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yellow card for him from Mr. Scott, the referee. Well, it's getting a little bit cagey now. One has to say. One has to say. So a Manchester City free kick. Kevin De Bruyne have hopped behind this one. Well, it's terrific entertainment this is turning out to be, this Community Shield game, that is for sure. So, free kick. Gundogan with it. No, it's going to be touched back. It is Jack Grealish, in fact, and it's over the top of the crossbar. A very disappointing free kick, it must be said. So a goal kick to Liverpool, who lead by 2-0. 12 minutes to play, plus any additional injury or stoppage time. And here's Grealish. Trying to make something happen now. It's Haaland for Manchester City. He looked as if he was going to get in there for... Oh my goodness, it's a goal! An own goal, I think. It was a missed kick from Alisson. Haaland gets the ball out from the net and tries to jump back to the centre spot with it. Oh my goodness me. The City attack broke down there. It was Van Dijk's ball back and Alisson must have miscued it. Well, he did get a slight touch on it there, the local keeper, but he tried to twirl around about it too much. And in the end, it's cost them a goal. It's 2-1. And it's been accredited, it's been directed, in fact, to Alisson, the own goal. Really ridiculous goal when you think about it. But now all of a sudden, City from being 2 goals down are backing in at 2-1. Gundogan coming off now. Bernardo Silva coming on there. So Gundogan, potentially, if City do win the Shield, may well surrender the right to win the trophy to Bernardo Silva or lift the trophy. Here's Harvey Elliott now for Liverpool. Gets a deflection, goal kick to Manchester City. Well, what a turn up. What a turn up for the Bucks this is. An own goal by Alisson, who up till then, I have to say, did not put a foot wrong. Maybe they'll just try to be possibly too blasé about being 2 goals clear. And sometimes when you're a little bit blasé about things, you can be made to feel a little bit of a fool. That's a foul. Going to be a card for Robertson, I fancy. Yes. Definite foul there. It was Kevin De Bruyne getting away there. It was a good run, but it was sized down rather viciously there by Robertson. Free kick to Manchester City, rather, with just over 4.5 minutes plus any injury stoppage time to play. Ball played in there, but it's Jota away now. Here's Salah. Now Diaz. A good break this from Liverpool, and he's away again. It's Luis Diaz now. He's got Van Dijk ahead, and so to Salah. It's 3-1. And that settles the issue. And without any doubt at all, Liverpool will win the Community Shield. Alisson's mistake forgotten. And Liverpool, strongly barring accidents, will win the Community Shield. Diaz could have gone alone. He had Van Dijk and Salah to his left. He picked out Salah, and from 4 yards there was never a doubt And he was going to make it 3-1. Wow, terrific goal. And a terrific scoreline for Liverpool fans. 3-1 they lead. Well, it's all about damage and limitations now for Manchester City. Free kick. Can they pull it back a second time to 3-2? Fabinho getting a little stiff talking to there by the referee. Foul there on Jack Grealish. But surely the game is up for Manchester City. We're in the last minute of normal time here. And looks like the Shield going back with the League Cup and the FA Cup to Anfield. It will reside for 12 months. Chipped in there, but he's given away once more. Aki now for City. They're having to throw men forward, understandably so. Stone's trying to get it in there. Diaz is there too. We've got 6 added minutes at the end of this. So there may still be a little bit of time left for City, but they need to get that ball forward, but they're giving it away rather cheaply, I fancy. And here's Diaz now. Liverpool just got it ready to the corners. We've had 2.5 of the 6 minutes. De Bruyne now for City. Still De Bruyne. Oh, and Van Dijk, he's going to go, I think. He might be the last man. The referee's got a decision to make. Graham Scott is make a decision here. Is Van Dijk going? He's already been booked as well. It's a red card. Van Dijk sent off. Well, what more drama do we need in this game? Oh, plenty of it. That is for sure. Van Dijk has gone. Liverpool will have to play the remainder of the game with 10 men. And now Kevin De Bruyne with his free kick. 2 minutes to play. Off stoppage time at the end. De Bruyne leaving it now for Morris to flick it in, and he's flicked it over the crossbar and a goal kick. Well, Liverpool are going to win the Shield, there's no doubt about that, but they're going to finish it now with 10 men on the field. Van Dijk has got across to the touchline. He's on Robert's point really in, going down the tunnel at this stage. With Bell playing the final minutes, Liverpool battling on with 10 men. They know the Shield is theirs. Here's Grealish now. Last chance for Manchester City to at least get something of a consolation. Silva now. Bernardo Silva denied superbly by Alisson. And that should be that now as far as the Shield is concerned, as the whistle has gone from referee Graham Scott. But what an eventful Shield that really was. Liverpool winning it by 3-1. They Capo, Diaz and Salah. An own goal from Alisson after 81 minutes. Pulled it back for Manchester City. And then at the end, the red card for Virgil van Dijk. But he's come out to rejoin his teammates. And they're going to get the Community Shield now. And a terrific performance. It's been a good performance. James Milner has been ushered forward to receive it. So Liverpool win the first domestic honour of the season. Liverpool are the Community Shield winners for 2022. James Milner lifts the shield into the sky. And who knows what might be produced in the next 9 months. We've got the best of the cup competitions coming your way. We'll tell you a bit about that later in the programme. But here today in the Community Shield, here on the Big Match Live, Liverpool the winners. 3-1, they've beaten Manchester City. Terrific, eventful Charity Shield game, it really has been. But Liverpool have won it, and have won it well, as it turned out, even with 10 men. We'll be back with more reaction after the break.
And welcome back to Wembley Stadium. Well, it's finished Liverpool with the Community Shield. Terrific performance from them. Manchester City will lick their wounds, but they will go again in search of a Premier League crown and maybe have a bit more of a tilt at maybe the European Cup this season, but we'll soon find out. But this is not all this is not just the only football you'll see on JB Sports this season, because this season we've got exclusive rights to the full League Cup. We've got live coverage all the way from rounds 1 to the final, the League Cup, starting on Wednesday. In fact, with Burnley against Stockport County, you'll be able to see that on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, incidentally. And we will start our FA Cup coverage from the second round onwards in December, so plenty to come up. And if any English team reaches a European final, we'll be there to cover it as well, whether it's the Champions League, whether it's the Europa League or the Conference League. We'll have any English team that are in that final, we'll have that live for you as well come the end of the season. So plenty of live football for you to come in the next sort of 8 months or so here on JB Sports across three to four different competitions. Anyway, so Liverpool the winners today. It's been a great day in the Community Shield. Just to remind you that our next live football will be the first round of the Carabao. It's Burnley against Stockport County, a Northwest derby for the ages, and we'll be on the air at 8 o'clock on JB Sports. But until then, have a fantastic rest of your day. Liverpool the victors here at Wembley. They take the first piece of silverware of the season, beating Manchester City in the Community Shield. Bob was here. Bye-bye for now.
Terrific performance. It's been a good performance. James Milner has been ushered forward to receive it. So Liverpool win the first domestic honour of the season. Liverpool are the Community Shield winners for 2022. James Milner lifts the shield into the sky.